Hey tennis players, you're watching Raj's Tennis Channel. It is December 10th, 2024, and I am making a series of videos related to the new ratings that just came out. If you're a USTA player, on December 3rd, so just a week ago today, the USTA published the 2025 NTRP ratings for everybody. All players who play in the USTA recreational leagues. So I did some data scraping and data analysis, and I thought I'd share my findings with you. So this is going to be a series of videos. This first video is just going to be about statistics around the NTRP ratings before and after December 3rd. So basically the 2024 ratings compared with the 2025 ratings. So this will be a pretty short one, and then the next few videos will follow up with more detail into other rating systems like tennisrecord.com, UTR, and World Tennis Number, and we'll analyze those to see how those compare with USTA's ratings. Okay, so what I did, I scraped the USTA website, and I scraped specifically my home district, which is the Ohio Valley district in the Midwest section, and that includes about 4,000 players in the USTA recreational league system. So I scraped, for all of these players, I scraped their ratings before and after December 3rd. So in other words, their 2024 ratings and their 2025 ratings. Once I had data for all these players, I removed anyone who did not play at least 5 matches in calendar year 2024. And then I looked at, like I said, looked at their ratings before and after. And then I also removed anyone from my data set without a C, without a computer rating after December 3rd. So like if you, for example, were still self-rated after December 3rd, I took you out of the data set. And if you appealed your rating very quickly, like before I had so I did all this scraping the morning of December 3rd, but some people actually appealed their rating before I got a chance to scrape the data. I thought I was pretty quick about it, but some people got in there quicker. And so they appealed their rating very quickly, and so I removed those players because for those players I don't know what the USTA actually meant them to be rated at. And I wanted this analysis to be purely a function of how the USTA rates players without any input from the players themselves about what they think they should be. So I removed all the players with appealed ratings. Okay, and so here's what the data shows. Again, this is just Ohio Valley. It includes Dayton, Cincinnati, Columbus, and Charleston, West Virginia. And this is what we have. So this sort of this x-axis here is their old rating. Okay, so what you were in 2024, and then on down the vertical axis here is what the USTA decided to do with you. So let's look first at just the players who were rated at an NTRP level of 2.5 in 2024. There were 395 of them in our district who had a 2.5 rating. And as of December 3rd, this is what happened. 0 of them got bumped down because you cannot get any lower than a 2.5. So you cannot get bumped down from there. 314 out of the 395 stayed at their level, stayed at a 2.5, and 81 of those players got bumped up to a 3.0. Okay, and then I have the similar data for all the different ratings. So of all the 3.0 players in 2024, 44 got bumped down to a 2.5, 701 stayed at their rating, and 106 got bumped up to a 3.5, etc., etc. So you can kind of look at this data and draw your own conclusions. I don't know that I have any super insightful comments to make on this. We did have one player in our district who got double bumped from a 3-0 up to a 4-0. Obviously, that's a very rare situation. Yeah, you can kind of just look at this data. The rating category with the highest number of players is a 3.5. That's the most popular one. And you can see sort of, I also put the percentages in here. You can see in each group sort of between 5 and 7% get bumped down, or at least this year, 5 to 7% got bumped down. I have no reason to believe that this year is any different or unique relative to other years. I also don't have any reason to believe that our district is unique in this sense. I believe that if I scraped the data for another district that had sufficient numbers, I need a good enough data set, but if I scraped another district, I have every reason to believe that the numbers would look similar to this in terms of the percentages. The lower the level you're in, the higher percentage get bumped up. So in the 2.5 category, 21% of those people got bumped up to a 3-0. From 3-0 to 3-5, only 12% of the players got bumped. For players who were a 3-5, only 6% of them got bumped up to a 4-0. So it kind of decreases as you get higher and higher, which is kind of, common sense tells you that that's kind of what you would expect. One is, it is harder to keep improving once you're at those high levels already. We're not professional players. We're just doing this recreationally. So, most of us don't take this so seriously that we're, spending, our entire lives focused on improvement. So it does get harder to improve as you get higher. So that's one reason for these percentages going down. Yeah, I think that's probably the main reason. Yeah, so in total, the data set included 2,998 players, and you can kind of look at this and draw your own conclusions. Okay, so that's basically it for this video. The next few videos are going to focus on each of the other rating systems that are out there. So there will be a video on tennisrecord.com. There's going to be a video on World Tennis Number, or WTN, and then another video on UTR ratings. And basically, the point of those videos is to analyze how good those other rating systems are at predicting whether a player is going to get bumped up, bumped down, or stay flat. So stay tuned for those. And that's it for this one. Please subscribe to this channel if you found this video useful. And that way you can stay informed of other videos that I'm going to be creating moving forward. Have a great day and see you on the courts.